The winner of this matchup will advance to challenge Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio for the World Heavyweight Champion, for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal four-way at Night of Champions. Braun Strowman is looking for his first opportunity at a World Championship in nearly 4 years. So this is a pretty big deal for the Monster Among Men, as Braun just waylays Jey Uso. Sammy's got himself one challenger, and I know that. Oh, the question is, what about Seth? What about CM Punk? What about Drew McIntyre? What about Bobby Lashley? What about Roman Reigns? What about anybody like Randy Orton? I don't want the same 4 people just challenging for the world title. So that's where Jey Uso and Braun Strowman come in. Honestly, that is where these guys come in, because they're not the same 4 people. And you will also see that with Sami Zayn, where it's not going to be the same people as you would expect challenging for the world title. As also, I've had this game for this long, and this is the first time I've looked to do one of my many pay-per-views. I know last year it feels like we did, I think, like 3 or 4 pay-per-views with WWE 2k23. There's no reason in particular why I decided to cut down on the pay-per-views. Well, actually, I think the more I was doing, the less it was making a difference, maybe. And I also know that, my normal broadcast partner was having his own thing, his own stuff going on, and he had stuff he needed to deal with, so he wasn't going to be around to be able to be my broadcast partner. As Braun Strowman, he just laid in that right hand on Jey Uso, knocking the wind out of him unquestionably. And you gotta figure that doesn't feel good, getting waylaid by the Monster Among Men. But Jey Uso again reverses Braun Strowman, and again Braun gets a big right foot to the forehead as Jey is feeling it. Jey wants to feel it. Jey wants the world title shot. Jey wants to get the opportunity to challenge Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio for the undisputed Universal Championship. Jey nails Braun with an enziguri. Jey is trying to chop down a cherry tree that is the Monster Among Men. Braun Strowman, though, you gotta do more to rock the Monster Among Men. Also, alongside of the world title matches, alongside the tag team, the match, alongside other championship matches, will be the finals of the Dead Man Challenge, as Randy Orton earned his way to challenge the Dead Man, The Undertaker. It will happen at Night of Champions. This is just a matter of who's gonna nail their signature move first, in my opinion, as Braun blocks Jey. Big side slam by Braun Strowman. Ladder press. I'm surprised it's not rope break, to be honest with you. But Jey Uso kicks out at the count of Jey Uso kicks out at the count of 2. Into the corner goes Braun, and Braun, you gotta figure that doesn't feel good. Getting 300 plus pounds, crushing you in the corner from Braun Strowman. Braun was I think he was going for a power bomb, or maybe the Yokosuka cutter. Yes, he was going for the Yokosuka cutter. Braun was going for the Yokosuka cutter, but Jey had him scouted and back body drops him. Super kick to the stomach, uppercut from Jey Uso. You know, if Mark Briscoe wants to do some redneck karate, then Jey Uso does Samoan karate. Big elbow to the point of the heart of Braun Strowman, and I think that's the first time we saw Jey get a lateral press on Braun in this entire matchup, and he got him for a 2 count. Braun is fighting out of the corner. Just heaves Jey Uso. If the ropes weren't there, Jey would have fallen to the outside. And even if the ropes were there, I think having a little bit of room between himself and Braun Strowman would have helped. Main event Jey Uso. Braun just picks him up out of the corner. Slams him with a military press slam. Down goes Jey Uso. Braun is measuring Jey. Up Jey goes for the power slam, and down he goes, almost going through the ring. From Braun Strowman. Braun. Jey kicks out at the count of 2.5. Jey kicks out at the count of 2.5, and Braun was just so close to potentially getting into the fatal 4-way. Jey drops him with the spear. Jey drops him with the spear. Could this be it? No, Braun kicked out at the count of 1. Braun kicked out at the count of 1. I wasn't expecting the spear. The spear came from out of nowhere. You know, but Jey's spear, in my opinion, is not as effective as the spear from the Tribal Chief. Because I think Roman, in my opinion, Roman gets a little bit more power behind it than Jey can put behind it. And also, a spear to the monster among men, you gotta lay it in. Because if you don't, he will make you pay. Speaking of making him pay, Braun tried to catch Jey off guard, but Jey caught Braun off guard. Instead, these guys got to get back in the ring, though. It's a count of 6. They got to be focused on the fact that you got to win. Even if it is by count out, you got to win. Because you ain't going to squander an opportunity to become world champion because you get yourself counted out and you're not paying attention. What a maneuver there by Braun Strowman. A man that big should not be able to pull off an enziguri, but Braun pulled off an enziguri and caught Jey off guard. Now these two are trading soup bones. I mean, it looks like right hands, but it also could be chops of the knife edge variety. Jey is definitely chopping Braun Strowman, or he was. Braun got the better of Jey. Jey got the better of Braun. Big right hand. Jey is feeling it. Jey is feeling it right now. Jey is feeling it right now. He lays in the rights to Braun. He got him with the cutter. Jey got him with the cutter. Could this be it? Could this be it? Jey advances. It is Cody, Mysterio, and Jey Uso in the fatal 4-way right now with 1 spot remaining. Jey Uso is in the fatal 4-way for the undisputed Universal Championship at Night of Champions. With that being said, that is it from me as we continue to build to Night of Champions. Who do you think should challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship? Who do you think should challenge Frankie Kazarian for the United States title? And who do you think should challenge Sami Zayn for the World Heavyweight Championship? We also got the open door for Io Sky and Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. And, of course, the penultimate match. Randy Orton. He's defeated Shawn Michaels. He's defeated John Cena. He's defeated Triple H and Kane on his way to challenge The Undertaker. The question is, will that be enough for the Viper to defeat the Dead Man? With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.